Hey budget besties, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shawnee and I'm sharing my journey to financial freedom $1 at a time. Around here, we don't compare, we don't judge, we just mind our money and keep it real. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and tap that like button, drop a comment and subscribe. It's a free way to help other people find this space. In today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing $710, so let's get started. We're going to start with our wallet and see what we have left over. Oh goodness, it's stuck. That was unexpected. Okay, so we don't need this. Those are eyeglass cleaning wipes, so disregard that. So here are all my 5s and 1s. I'm going to just set this to the side for right now. And I am going to take out what's left over in groceries. My local store in my town doesn't have a lot of anything at the grocery store, and I have not made my way into the city because I've just been having a lot of doctor's appointments and have not had a lot of time. So I've just been cooking what I have. And so I have 20, 40, okay, count 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 left over. So yeah, I've just been cooking lately. And in gas, we have nothing left over, but we're going to put this to the side and we're going back to the basics, okay? So we're going to come back to my oldie but goodies, okay? I am still trying to figure out the lighting in this new room that I am filming in. And yeah, and of course it's echoey in this room, so yeah. So today I'm having to use natural light because my ring light I'm just going to get a new one. And I wanted to film this before the light went out. Today is March 13th, so I want to hurry up before it gets dark, okay? So first we have groceries, and you may or may not be able to see this because I have bad lighting right now. But we're going to add $250. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. I'm going to put that back and grab a 10. So that's groceries. So we're going to put this behind here. I am not adding to house. No, this is gas. Gas, I am adding 50. So it's 20, 40. And we're going to do a 10. So that's gas. I'm not adding to household right now. Spending, I want to take one of these 20s that I rolled over and use it in spending. Self-care, I'm going to take another one of those 20s, put it here. We don't need to eat out because we have spent money on medical bills and all kind of stuff like water heaters and stuff like that. So nothing for a rollover and blessing. So we are done with this. We're going to add it to my wallet that I got from Walmart, and we're done with this. And we're going to get started. Okay. Next up, we are going to hop on over to this funeral binder here. Let's get this money here. We are starting with, I'm going to skip trash. There are some new developments with trash, so we're going to talk about that another day. We're skipping car registration. We are skipping HOA. We are coming back to insurance. This is supposed to be due sometime in May. I'm waiting to see how much I need to pay. So yeah. So we are adding $100. I like to now pay 6 months at a time. My boyfriend got me started last year and now I'm picking up, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 in car insurance, and I am excited about that. We need $50 more to reach the goal that we had last year. I am reaching over for something to mark this off with. Okay. Okay. So how is everybody doing? I am doing amazing. I will update you about my arm later on. As you know, I have explained, I want to say in another video that I may or may not need surgery, so I will definitely update you all on that. I want to also thank everybody for being so supportive and watching my videos, and also to those that have been listening to my podcast. The podcast really was more so like, things that I wrote down in my my journey with money. Next, we're hopping over to car maintenance. And it's just more so me just, I guess it's cathartic, just me just, having an emotional release and, remembering the lessons I learned along the way. We're adding 25 here. So there's a 20 here and a 5. But those who have been supporting, I definitely appreciate the support. And it makes me smile to read some of the comments, actually. Let me count this before I mark anything off. So in car maintenance, I have, and I might need to get something done with a tire because a sensor went off. But anyway, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. 295 is amazing. So yeah, I've just been appreciating like everybody's support and everything. The podcast comments tickle me. I want to give a shout out to Paper Trails by Gigi. She has me tickled. I feel like when she writes her comments, she is like sitting next to me talking. I'm going to take this and get this out the way. Moving right along, I am hopping over to my Stay Ready binder. So yeah, shout out to Paper Trails by Gigi. She tickles me. I am adding into 3 to 6 months. And this is something I am trying to build up. A girl wants to feel like she is ahead of the game and not behind the game. Okay. So we are adding $25 here. So a 20, and we're going to put a 5 here. And now we have 20, 40, 60, 75. Okay. I can't color anything off. Yes, I need $100 for each circle. So we are $25 away from feeling like we can give ourselves credit, okay? And in vision, I am wanting to add 25 here as well. Thank you for being so patient with this lighting. I typically don't film like before I get off, but since I don't have a new light right now, I have to just use the sunlight for right now. And the way it's hitting is not giving, okay? So in vision, I now have 20, 40, 55. Sometimes we have to pivot, okay? So I said 55. Let's see. 55 divided by 19. So just color off the rest of this lens here. That's it with that. Speaking of Paper Trails by Gigi, I want to say like a few episodes ago, and I need to go back and look. I want to say it was my spaceships episode of my podcast, where essentially you're talking about like some of, the hardships with working with some managers at work. or even people at work, I had shared in that episode how some of the things I dealt with when I worked bedside that I never dealt with anywhere else in my life. We're going to come over here to maternity leave, and we're going to take the rest of this rollover money here, and that should be me paying myself back. I'm going to take a 5 back and this 10 here, and we're going to see what we have. So we now have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 75. So we are done with owing ourselves money here because I added 50, or I added 45 and I took a 5 back. So we are done. So we no longer owe money there. We just have 2 more areas. But yeah, in that episode before I put this away, I was saying like, so for me, working at bedside was never about the patients. I love patient care, but I was sharing how there were some crazy things happened, and it was the Mean Girls Club. And I shared a story where this girl just randomly walked up to me because I was, one of few Black people. And she asked me if I ate neck bones, and Paper Trails by Gigi's comment was everything for me. But okay, we're going to take this and get this out the way. Moving along, we are coming over to my YOLO binder. And the only thing we are adding here is, actually, I need to go back to the other binder. I was talking too much. Hold on, YOLO. I skipped the spot here. I needed to add 40 into miscellaneous. So we are adding $40 here. and we're going to try to start paying this back at some point. In the envelope, we have $60, and altogether I owe $240, okay? So we just added $40, and did I add $40? Yeah, I added 40. We are going to color off $40. I was too busy trying to shout out Paper Trails by Gigi, and go subscribe to her. I think she is hilarious, and she doesn't do like actual cash stuff and budget, if I'm not mistaken. She does her stuff electronically, and she uses like placeholder money to represent the money that she is switching over into her account. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, Paper Trails by Gigi, let me know. Okay. So I'm going to take this, and we are going to get it out the way as soon as I can get my life together. All right, so that's it with this. Okay, now we can come over to my YOLO binder, and we are adding to one category, and that's my giveaway category. I had a few people who already expressed in the comments. I forget which video it was, but when I figure out which video it was, I'm going to link it to the top of this video. There are a few people who expressed interest in wanting to enter my giveaway at some point, and that'll be once I hit 1K and finish this, of course. So yeah, I was excited to know that people were interested, and I feel like I'll be able to bless people. So we're adding 20. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. Don't judge my coloring. We've already had that conversation, but if you are new, you know. You may not know, I'm sorry, you may not know that I don't color good, okay? So in giveaway, so far we have $40, and the goal is 20. I'm not 20, 200. And I am hoping to bless 3 to 5 people who wants, to have something to help them along their, I guess, savings journey or whatever the case may be, okay? So we're going to take this and we're going to get this out the way so we can move on. Okay, next we are doing the Reclaim My Joy binder. I moved everything in here because it just wasn't, all this was too small for the other binder, so I don't have enough money in here to have a big binder. So we need to find, I don't know why I have it crooked. We need to find Halloween, and it's right here. And in Halloween, we are adding $10. We need 10 more dollars and we'll be done, okay? And so in Halloween, we have 10, 20, 30, 40. And so, yay. I'm still trying to figure out what one does for Halloween that's a grown person, okay? I just really don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Trying to color this quickly because I do not like to color. Actually, I need to keep going. Okay. So yeah, I mean, for me, this is just more so candy for the kids. So I'm not the crazy lady who don't have no candy for the babies, okay? So yeah, that's where I am with that. After Halloween, I am wanting to add money into Thanksgiving, which is my favorite holiday. As a kid, of course, it was Christmas, but as an adult, oh my goodness, I love Thanksgiving so much. And here I am adding, we're adding $20. Yep. And so now we have $20, $40, $60, $80 here. And I'm sorry, I don't feel like using my brain. So let's do this. I figured, okay, so color off 7. And that's I'm counting, y'all. Okay. Yep, that's my color. All right, so that's Halloween. I bet y'all will probably think like, I bet she didn't color inside the lines at all in the kindergarten. And you would be correct, okay? I just did not care. Okay, next I am adding money into Christmas, and this is also getting $20. And in Christmas, now we have 50, 70, 90. And color off, is that right? Yep, okay. Color off one more little tree. What are your goals for Christmas? I just picked a random number, and 800. I didn't know what was a good number. I figured 800 because there are some things, there are 3 people I'm really just getting a gift for. It's going to be from my mom, my brother, and my love. And I know what I'm getting my love. My brother, I have an idea. My mama, I don't know. So tell me what your goals are. So we're going to take this and get this out the way. Next, I am going to add money into my monthly savings binder. We no longer need the calculator. And I am adding into the month of February, and we are adding, looks like we're going to finish February. So we're going to add $95. So we're going to take a 50, a 20, another 20, and a 5. I'm going to make sure all these numbers equal 95. So let's see. 95 minus 67 minus 5. You know what? I'm not going to do this to y'all. I'm going to do it on my own time, okay? Let's see if this equals 265. That'll maybe be the smarter way to do this. So let's see. Let's get this money together. Y'all, I don't know why this money is all tangled up. Goodness. Okay. If this is 265, we're done, okay? So we got 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 260, 265. So no calculator needed, girl. You're making everything so hard. So the money in here is really just to kind of help me clear off some of my credit card debt. Listen, I am not perfect, okay? But I cannot fully reach my goals if I have this debt that I haven't cleared off. So I have to create more room for, this credit card debt. And in order to do that, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. I have to create more room for savings. Oh, Lord, we don't want to create more room for debt. No, we do not. I want to create more room for savings. And in order for me to do that, I need to clear off this credit card debt, okay? I'm going to take this one out because these take a long time to dry. If you're wondering where I got this from, I got this from Creating Stacy on Etsy. All right, let me put this up here. Okay, so for March, I am adding $30. And we are going to take off, oh, sorry, we're shaking the table. If you watch Love and Hip Hop, maybe you understand that that reference. But anyway, this 26 and 4 is 30, and we are adding this money here. And so far, I think we are making some pretty decent progress with this. All right, I'm going to take this and move this to the side because it takes a long time to dry. So give me a second. I'm going to be back to close out the video. Hi guys, this is Future Me. Apparently I didn't realize when I was closing out the video that I have some money left over here, and I did not add $250 to my grocery section. I actually added $150. So this money goes here. And yeah, so when you see the video closed out, just pretend that money isn't over there. It's okay. Just pretend it's not there. Just watch my hands, okay? So thank you for your support. Now Future Me is clocking out. If you've made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you for real. So go ahead and tap that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's a free way to show me some love and help the channel to grow. If you missed any previous videos, no worries. Links will be in the description and up in the cards throughout this video. I'll be back next week for another cash stuffing video. And until next time, mind your money $1 at a time. I'm clocking out. Peace.